Hello and welcome to Dave the Suit Betting. Well, last week we were on a big gamble last week. I put it out at 14s. I did catch a bit of 16s beforehand. A couple of non-runners in the race and it ran a blinder. Whistle in the dark. It SP'd at 7-2. I hope everyone got on at 14s for a nice profit by coming second. The other one, the win bet, that just ran down the pan. So a profitable weekend last week. This week, well, Whistle in the Dark's out again in the 2:05 at Haydock in a very similar race, a veterans handicap chase. It's freely available at 9-2 and I'm going win bet, Whistle in the Dark, 9-2 in the 2:05 at Haydock. My second selection is running on the all-weather at Newcastle over 1.5 miles. Here's one that might have caught my eye in more ways than one on its last run. Here's the race. This is a course and distance race 3 weeks ago, just over. Newcastle, obviously, 1 mile for not quite half a furlong. The two that I'm interested in this race, the one here with the red cap, the black, well, they're actually green dots with the cheek pieces, in stall 5, and the one in stall 3. So they come out the stalls and they're all
away. Humble Spark a little bit slow to come out.
And they're going a crawl. It's a tactical affair. And well, basically, there's no jostling for position or anything. Now this is Jack Garrity, the one in the red cap at the back. This wasn't his best ride. And the one in the lead goes well clear in this race. So as you can see, after a couple of furlong, they're just strung out like washing. Jack Garrity right at the back, and the other one in the yellow midfield. No pace at all. So Jack Garrity, well in rear. The one in the blue here is actually the second horse. The leader is miles clear, and the one in the yellow is in third place. There you go, you can see it better there. So as they enter the straight, they always come off that far side rail and they come across to the very least the centre of the track or the stands rail. So Jack Garrity's just starting to push a little bit. The one in the yellow still going very well. So what I want you to watch now, the one in the yellow, he pushes it, but he never hits it. Percy Willis, again, this wasn't his best ride, but he gets hit a couple of times. Now, the one in the red actually beats this, but you've got to say if they meet again, will it do the same? So, the one in the yellow, just pushed. On a tight rein, I'd argue. Looks to be on a tight rein to me. Percy Willis in the red. He's been rode. But this is not all that vigorous. This is its first run for a long time. Just pushing it, just keeping it going. Never going to hit it. Now watch the one in the red cap. This is Percy Willis with the red cap. He whips it. But he never hits the one in the yellow. There you go. He hit Percy Willis. Never hit the one in the yellow. Just pushing it. Nice and gentle. He's not too vigorous, is he? Just pushing it. That's basically it. I mean, it was a funny race, pace-wise. The one in the yellow, Elemental Eye, I don't think he's tried all that much. Let's have a look at the form of one or two of these, using the Racing Post, who now you have to register with if you want to go through all the form lines. Pain in the arse, logging on every time. Let's have a look at the form of some of the horses. So this is the race I'm looking at. 4:55 at Newcastle. First 3. And I'm recording this. It's 5:30 on a Friday. Now, Sky Bet, they are going first 4. But there's only Bet 365 have priced up. So that race, Percy Willis. This was the race, Federated won. Percy Willis has ran twice since, mile 6 and a mile 4 at Wolverhampton, and has been lowered £2 for that race, and then another pound since to 67. If you look at the form, Percy Willis, Elemental Eye, there was half a length between them. Percy Willis was giving Elemental Eye £2. Today, they're both off 9.11. So Percy Willis beat it half a length and he's £2 better off. But Elemental Eye, and I don't think it was given a hard race at all. Number one, it's a 4-year-old. That was its first run as a 4-year-old. That was its first run on the all-weather. And it was its first run this year after a 139-day break. We got the same jockey on, Andrew Mullin. That was his first time he'd ridden it. And we've got High Court Judge, favourite, 2-1. Won 4 on the bounce, started off on mark of 46. He's now running off 65 in a harder race. But it just keeps on winning. But this is not Wolverhampton, Lingfield or Southall. This is a harder track. We've got Juju Bella. Sounds like some kind of witch doctor. Won 2 of its last 3, including 11-length apprentice race. Won by 11 lengths. Small field. Not up to much though. You never know. Now, if you look at Show No Fear, it actually beat Percy. It actually beat Percy Willis here in this little race. Over course and distance. So Show No Fear beat Percy Willis by 12 lengths in another tactical race. Percy Willis seems just to be out of form. So the one I like there is Elemental Eye. It was a notebook horse last season, I'm pretty sure, on the turf. It was a bit disappointing. But that run I showed you, that replay there, that was its first run for 123 days, I think. The jockey, Mullins, he wasn't too hard on it, just pushed it out nice and steady. That was its first run ever on the all-weather. I think it can come on for that run. It's only a 4-year-old. It's got improvement in it. A lot of these, they've done their improvement. They've been penalised win after win. You start off on a mark of 46, now you're up to 60-odd. In a lot harder race. It's just a matter of time before the handicapper catches up with you. Now, Elemental Eye, only, 5:30 on a Friday evening, only 365 are priced up. It's 10-1. So I don't know what price it's going to be with the others. But I'm going to wait for the first show to come up, the evening market, before I go out. So write in the comment section what price you got with Elemental Eye, and I'm putting it out at the moment each way 10-1 with 365. So we're on a recovery mission. Why are we on a recovery mission? Because it's Valentine's Day, and cards and chocolates, bouquets of flowers, and dare I say, an Italian meal with a full-blooded red wine costs money. So I'm doing £20 win the first one, £10 each way, Elemental Eye, full stakes. This is Dave the Suit, hoping for a nice, romantic Friday, Valentine's evening. Bye for now.